Guys, I'm back. I believe that 2019 was one of the best years for Fortnite cosmetics, but then when I looked back on it, it was kind of weird. There were a lot of skins that I thought weren't very creative, weren't very good, were just straight up ugly. But here are my top 10 skins from 2019. Before we get into the top 10, of course, I have some honorable mentions. And first on that list is Rox from the Season 9 Battle Pass. She was a very good skin, a lot of customizability, a lot of colors, a lot of stages. And in 2019 and 2018, Battle Passes had the progressive skins that I thought were just really good, really worth your money because you got so many different edit styles, so many different combinations you could wear with it. And she's one of those. As well as also from the Season 9 Battle Pass, Demi. She doesn't have any edit styles. Well, okay, she has one edit style, the blue one, but she doesn't have any like progressive edit styles. But she's still just one of the cleanest skins. She was really cool when she came out. The robot arm, she's just cool. And finally, I have Rogue Spider Knight. This was an Xbox exclusive skin. It's got 3 edit styles. Each of them represent a different version of the Xboxes. Like one's the 360 color scheme, one's the original Xbox color scheme, and one's the Xbox One color scheme. This skin's really cool. I don't own it, sadly, but I wish to one day, even though I never will. Alright, let's get into my top 10. And at number 10 is the Paradigm. This skin was the exclusive, we'll talk about that, skin from releasing on October 11th, 2019. And it was for the end event, I believe, for the chapter 1 end event. I did not buy it when it came out, but I really wanted it. She was a new member of the 7. We only had 2 at the time, the Visitor and the Scientist, making her the 3rd member of the 7 to officially be released. And her story is weird because in chapter 4 they overwrote her character to be Brie Larson and then released a new skin. Very weird. And then randomly last year she came back into the item shop even though she was claimed to be an exclusive skin out of nowhere for like 3 hours. Shout out to Superplute, bro gifted it to me. And then if you bought it, you kept the skin and then got refunded V-Bucks. So I got the skin for free technically, like just for buying it, and Plute got his 1,200 V-Bucks back. Crazy. And now she's got an OG edit style, whatever. Insane story to that skin. At number 9, I have Lucky Rider, which released on March 17th, 2019. This is the second skin that I ever mained in this game. Archetype was the first one, and Lucky Rider was the second one. To be honest, Lucky Rider lasted a lot longer. I still wear him sometimes to this day, but he's just one of my classic favorite skins. There's nothing special to him, really. Like, I just liked the color scheme and the motorcycle helmet when I was, 14 when this came out. And I just thought he was cool, and, I couldn't not have him on the list. I know he's not a lot of people's favorites. He's just a reskinned Burnout. Burnout, that's the original one. And there's been multiple reskins of this, variation, this body model. But he was one of my favorites back in the day, so I had to put him on. Number 8, I have Singularity, the secret skin from the Season 9 Battle Pass. She came out on June 18th, 2019, and she is probably the best secret skin ever to release, I think. She's got so many edit styles. She just looks cool. The way to get her edit style is really cool. You got her through Fort Bites, I believe. Could be wrong on that, but Fort Bites were cool. They were a little tedious. But she was so cool. The hype up to her coming out in the game was so cool. Her storyline should have been really cool, but we don't really know anything about her in the story. But she's just such a cool skin. The edit styles are so good. Such a great skin. In our 7th spot, I have Kuno, which released on March 16th, 2019, which is coincidentally one day before Lucky Rider came out. Another great skin, super clean. She has a second edit style that got added sometime a year after, 2 years after she came out, which was just the all white one. Super cool edit style, super clean. Just a nice skin. I run her pretty often still to this day. And yeah. Number 6, I have my main man Dolph, releasing on Christmas Eve 2019. My favorite Christmas skin ever. He's a reindeer in a Christmas sweater with socks on his antlers, and he's got ornaments on his belt. He's got a candy cane gun in his holster. He's just so stupid, and I don't really like meme skins that much. I don't care for Peely. I don't care for the pickle skin that's coming out next season. They're like fish sticks alright. Like I don't like when they push that, but something about Dolph, like he's just so funny. Number 5, I have Remedy versus Toxin, which is a weird name for a skin, but it was when Chapter 2 Season 1 came out, that Battle Pass, all the skins had alter egos. All their alter egos were like in their names. I don't know, it's released on October 15th, 2019, and this is the best skin from that Battle Pass by far. This is probably one of my least favorite Battle Passes ever, but her skin is really good, really clean. The purple overtime edit style is her best edit style. The Toxin edit styles, the green they're pretty good, and the OG is of course good. Number 4 slot, I have Payback, which released on September 17th, 2019, and this skin is so good, so underrated. You probably don't really know much about it, but it came out in Season X. I didn't buy it when it first dropped. I bought it sometime seasons after, and I wore it a lot, and then I forgot about it, and then recently I picked it back up again, started wearing it more often, and like it just snuck its way back in. I think when I first made this list a couple weeks ago before I got sick, I had her at number 10, but she's been boosted up to number 4 because I've been running her so often, and she's so good. The current season, Chapter 6, Season 1, with the whole Japanese theme, she fits very well, so it's just kind of, running her just kind of makes sense. Number 3, I have Blackheart from the Season 8 Battle Pass, which released on February 28th, 2019. And this skin has one of the greatest progression styles ever because none of them look ugly. The first one has like a cool kind of like Assassin's Creed Black Flag look to it, and then after he keeps progressing, he slowly just becomes a cooler pirate captain, and eventually he has the skulls, and like he's like his rib cage is open, and you get like the glowing mist, and there's so many different color variations. There's like 3 different mists. There's like 3 different color outfits. He's so cool. He's so underrated. Unfortunately, I don't run him that often because he's a bit bulky. His shoulders kind of get in the way when you're crouching and ADSing, but he's so cool. So he's in number 3. Number 2 slot, I have Grim Fable, which released on November 3rd, 2019, which I think it's kind of a Halloween skin when it first dropped. I know it was a few days after Halloween, so it's not really, and it comes out whenever it wants nowadays. But when it dropped, it kind of felt like a Halloween skin. This skin's so clean. I used to run it so much back in the day. Not so much anymore. Might pick it up again because the wolf hood is so cool. She's a great remix on the Fable skin from Season 6. That skin is also good, but this one is just like 10 times better. So cool. Love this skin. Number 2. Coming in at number 1, 2019, best skin of the year, Catalyst. She was the Tier 1 skin from the Season X Battle Pass, releasing on August 1st, 2019. This Battle Pass is wonderful. I know she's the only skin that made it from that Battle Pass on this list, ironically, but this Battle Pass was so good. The remixes that they did were so fun, and she's a great, like, drift remix. When she first came out, I remember, like, my 14-year-old self didn't really like her that much, but she's grown on me a lot, and this was the final progressive skin, I think. I don't think we've gotten a progressive skin since this Battle Pass came out, which is really, really unfortunate, but she was the final one. She did it well, and I miss progressive skins if you can't tell. A lot of these on the list are progressive skins, same with the 2018 list. They were just wonderful. I hope one day that we get that trend back. But yeah, that's it for 2019. This year was weird, like I said. A lot of these skins I love dearly, but as I was making the list, I thought it was going to be harder for me to find skins that I enjoyed. I thought that there were going to be a lot more skins that I'm like 100% everyone loves these skins, like 2018's list. 2018's list was super easy to make because it was just like, oh yeah, these skins are iconic, people love these skins, people run these skins all the time. But 2019's not the same. These are more my favorite picks rather than the objectively best picks, I think. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. More videos soon, hopefully. I'm no longer dying, so yeah.